We're gonna do it like this, y'all.
You can't run to every new thing under the sun. You be a jack of all trades and a master of none. Move swinging.
Peace. This is Dan Trezomi, also known as Brother Omi of books, hip-hop culture, and everything else in between. I know sometime last year in 2007 I said I wasn't going to do any more vlogs. I didn't like the way I looked. I didn't like the way I spoke. But here I am again doing it over. I decided, since my schedule is like really busy, my wife is now working in the evening, so I'm still trying to get adjusted to the schedule. Kind of like almost reverting to that Mr. Dad thing, Mr. Mom thing, excuse me, that I did a few years back. So I have to readjust to that because now it's in the evening, so it's a little bit tougher for me. So I don't have a chance to write as much as I used to, so I figured maybe I could do a few vlogs. And I'm going to try to make one at least once a month. I know, see how they turn out. So I'm going to do this little ditty first, see how you guys like it, get some feedback. So of course I'm going to give you the email at the end of the day, so that way you guys can see it. Plus my editing skills have gotten a lot better, a lot sharper. So if you've been to my YouTube page, you can check it out there. But I'm going to post this one to my blog, so let me know what you guys think. I really appreciate it. If you're wondering, the music for the intro, that's Asheru Black, featuring Tali Kweli, and the song is called Mood Swing. I love Asheru Black. He's a historian just like myself. He's an educator, and he's my age, so he's still doing the, I guess some people call it grown folk music. I call it real hip hop music. So, and also I want to give a few shout outs, of course, to Liberator Magazine. You can see the link right here. Definitely check them out when you get a chance to, because I just like them a lot. I mean, I can say so many things about them, but the proof is in the pudding. Go check them out. Also check out originalthoughtmag.com, what we call the original Metazine. I've been a co-editor for them for going on a year now for the understanding section. For those of you that don't know Godspeak, it's pretty much a section made for children. So if you want to check it out, particularly our focus is for parenting. So a lot of parents should go on there and check it out. We have everything from book reviews, everything to child rearing, potty training, nursing, all the things that you're going to need for raising a healthy child, particularly in this day and age, and for what we say original people of color. I know people debate about that, but just check them out. Here is the website again. And then I also want to give a shout out to blacktino.net. I do some writing for them as well. For those of you that don't know, Blacktino is pretty much a web space for people that consider themselves Afro-Latino. I consider myself Afro-Latino in the same vein as Arturo Schomburg. For those of you that don't know who Arturo Schomburg, you might want to go to the wiki and check him out. But definitely pretty much the bridge between folks like Marcus Garvey and you can Dr. John Henrik Clarke. So you can see like there's that connection there. So definitely check out who he is. But in the same vein, I consider myself Afro-Latino as he is. Also want to give a shout out to Jelani Cobb, who wrote The Devil and Dave Chappelle. He's a professor down at Spelman College. He just started a blog. He's a great writer, historian, educator. And his blog is called American Exception. Here is the link as well. And at the end, when I roll the credits up, I'm going to have all those sites up there so you can check it out. And definitely, when you're all leisure, if you like it, if you don't, shoot me an email and let me know. Or just leave a comment with them. They would definitely appreciate that. I know I would. What I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about the books that I'm currently reading, and then I'm going to do a quick review of a book that I just read. Of course, I finally got The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. Started reading that. I'm about on page 20. My sister has been asking me to read this book for the longest, and I finally found it. I know I found it for $1. In this day and age, in this economy, I know things are not that easy, particularly for book collectors. So I got this, and I figured let me check it out. So far, it's a self-help book, and so far it's written in the same vague, writing that you see in self-help books. I know that was redundant what I just said, but I've come to the point now where I can read a self-help book, and by page 50 I can pretty much figure out what the author is trying to say. But a lot of these self-help books, a lot of the things that they give are very vague, Every now and then they'll give you examples of how to apply that information. There's very few that are like that. And this is, to me, this is one that it's not hard to get through, but it's like I've heard the story over and over again. But I guess when I finish reading, I'll give you probably a better review about it. I'm also reading a Street Smart Song by Nestor Capoeira. This is actually the third book. He's written 5 books, but this is the third book that's been translated to English. The first one being the Little Capoeira book, which is like a primer for any capoeirista out there, any budding capoeirista out there. So if you're getting into capoeira or you just like it, you can pick up the Little Capoeira book, and it gives you kind of like an overview.